But I will say this to you. You know you're repping Philly now.
I know.
Wait a minute now. Well, do you really? Because that's Ben Simmons. Okay, and that's Carson Wentz. I'm just asking, are you ready for this now? Welcome back, National Football Show, Big Seals. Please hit the like button. Guys, if you know me and you know my history, I am such a gigantic fan of spring football, and spring football is so essential to creating jobs for players and hope and opportunity. My friend Brad Johnson played in the World Football League and then went to the Buccaneers and won a Super Bowl championship with the Bucs. Jake Delhomme played in the World League, took a team to a Super Bowl with the Panthers. Kurt Warner played in the Arena League. Then he went on to play in the World League. Then he got to be an NFL guy, just by luck, a guy getting injured. An opportunity knocked for Kurt Warner, and he ran through the door and became a Hall of Famer. There's so many great football players out there that just need opportunity. And with the USFL starting up here in March, we bring on Bryan Scott here with us. He is the quarterback of the Philadelphia Stars, and I got to tell you, it's all about opportunity, and I am so looking forward to this, Bryan, the USFL starting up. You must be excited as all get out.
Oh, of course. Just first, thanks for having me on, Dan. I appreciate you. And those are some great names you just listed off right there with Kurt Warner, Brad Johnson, Jake Delhomme. So, that's the goal right there. And to say that I'm extremely excited to play this spring would be an understatement. To play for Coach Bart and then just to meet my new teammates, man, I'm super excited. But thanks for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, you know what? I love the journey. And, I've had Kurt Warner on this program, and we talked about his journey. And just so you know, Bryan, I played in the NFL. I played in the CFL. I played in the Arena League. I played in the World League.
Right.
I love the game, okay?
Yeah.
I played 7 years of pro ball, and I'm so proud of the fact that I got a chance to experience all that. Just give us a little bit of your journey. I looked you up on Wikipedia, and I'm going like, holy cow, this guy's been in the Middle East. He's been playing I so love that stuff on the journey of what you've been through. Just take us through it a little bit to how you got here with the Philadelphia Stars in the USFL.
First off, how I got here is just I've been extremely fortunate, extremely blessed. I've had some great teammates, had some great coaches. I've had a great family too supporting me throughout this whole time. The football journey of it, man, like you said, the Middle East, Division III, only started 1 year in high school, and then to get NFL opportunities and then to play in the spring league. So, like you said, I've done a little bit of everything, but the one constant factor has just been the success. And I've been extremely fortunate, like I said, to have great coaches, great teammates. But, like I said, this football journey, and Dan, just by playing, I looked you up too. And, you're on the other side of the ball trying to come get me. So I'm glad we're on Zoom. You're not anywhere near me trying to tackle me or nothing. I'm just excited to play football. But my journey it's been unbelievable. I started 1 year in high school. We ended up winning the state championship. Then I didn't have any offers, didn't really want to play college football. I just was thrilled with the opportunity that I got to finally play in high school. And then I started all 4 years, Division III, played for Team USA, like you said, in Kuwait and the World Tournament, which was an unbelievable experience, playing for your country, getting to represent the red, white, and blue, and to bring home a gold medal. And then just to, have the experience to go from NFL team to NFL team, coming from a small school. And then, just being able to play for Coach Bart Anderson in 2018 Spring League and then 2020. I couldn't have had a better experience with those 2 seasons, but definitely looking forward to this spring. And, Fox Sports, I got to tell you, has just been unbelievable. Brian Woods and Daryl Johnston and just the whole team behind it. The draft last week was special, and just being able to feel like a first-round pick, and like you said, we've all got crazy journeys, but last week was really, really fun. And, I'm extremely grateful to Fox Sports for that opportunity.
How did that feel when someone went to you and said, first round pick, Bryan Scott? Tell me, hey, I don't care if I don't care, Bryan, I don't care if I'm in the Walnut League.
I don't
Okay. When someone goes like this to me, first round draft choice, Dan Sileo, I've always dreamt of that. How'd you feel when you heard that? That had to put a smile on your face.
Hey, even if it's the turkey bowl, I mean, it feels good to
Right.
off the board, right?
Right.
But, it was a crazy day. First of all, just, the social media, the phone. I thought my phone was going to break. Just all the amazing people congratulating me. But just, being home the last couple of days here, Dan, just looking back on all of it, I was talking to Fox the other day, but just going Division III, not really thinking that I would ever be at this point, and then in 2017, I trained really hard for the pro day and to get an NFL shot. And it hurt when I didn't get, one, my name called, two, anybody called me for any type of workout or draft. It wasn't until a couple weeks later. So, fast forward 4 years, here I am in Birmingham, Alabama, sitting at a table with 7 other quarterbacks, and to see Jimmy Rollins announcing my name and just the cameras everywhere and the coaching staff. I mean, it felt real. I mean, it was truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And just like you said, it makes you look back and just thank everyone who's been with me and believed in me, and Coach Bart giving me the opportunity and trusting me to be his quarterback. And, I'm grateful beyond words for that.
You're inspiring, and here's why. How many times do you think in your life you've been told no?
A lot. I mean, too many times to count,
But what kept it going?
I never felt that way, to be completely honest with you. One person tells me no, but if I got a great family and teammates that tell me yes, I'm going to focus on that. And that's just my mentality, just having that type of love and support from people that actually know you, people that, see the work you put in and are at the games, not scouts looking at you on a computer, looking at your highlights, looking at numbers, looking at all the other stuff that really doesn't decide whether you can play quarterback or not, right? I go off the people that have seen me, have felt the way I can lead, seen me throw in person, just all that stuff really is what's real about this game, and you know that as a player. It's not about the people that tell you no, it's just about the people that stick by you and support you no matter the circumstances. So I never really focused on that. I mean, you could say it's inspiring, but I look at all the things that I've been able to do and all the blessings that have come my way, whether it's winning MVP or the championships that I've won. I focus on that. That carries me through to this point, and that's where I am right now.
It's funny you say those things, because the journey that I went on, I'm more protective of my legacy, whatever you think of my legacy and the things that I've accomplished in my career, college or pro or whatever. I'm very protective of it, because you don't know the no's, you don't know the trials and tribulations. And as you know, would you agree with this one, Bryan, that, champions are made when the lights aren't on? And, this is kind of where you are now here in your career. You're getting another launching pad, an opportunity for people around the world to get a chance to see you play. But I will say this to you. You're repping Philly now.
I know.
Wait a minute now. Well, do you really? Because that's Ben Simmons. Okay. And that's Carson Wentz. I'm just asking, are you ready for this now?
Well, first, to your point, what happens in the dark comes the light, So I've spent a lot of time, a lot of early mornings, a lot of late nights, a lot of disappointments. But here we are, and here's the opportunity. I've had a bunch of beautiful opportunities in the past too. So this is just, the next step for me. And, whatever God has planned, I completely trust it. It's gotten me to this point. So I'm extremely excited. But, like you said, I'm super excited to play for Philly. I mean, some people might be nervous or worried about the passion, and I want that, coming from where I come from, let's go. Like, I want you guys to be passionate. I want you guys to want us to win, right? I mean, if we're not doing what we need to do, then we need to step it up and to play better. And that's just me. I mean, you're not going to tell me something I haven't heard before. So it's all good. Let's go. I mean, I'm excited to play for such. I felt it, honestly, Dan, the last week. I mean, whether it's just people reaching out to me from Philly. So I'm excited to represent this great city. And, I want them to be passionate. I want them to have our backs. And, I promise you that I'm going to give you everything that I got. And I promise that I'm going to demand the same from my teammates that, it's we, not me. And let's go bring home a championship and work every day to achieve that goal.
Well, I'll make this point to you also that the Stars in the last 40 years are more successful than the Eagles.
Winners.
Okay, so what I'm gonna throw this at you too. The Stars won championships back in the day. Okay, so little bit of legacy there too. That this franchise next to the New York team back in the day. Okay, those were the two big teams. Maybe Houston, maybe the Bandits as well. But now you're playing for like the team with great legacy. It must mean something.
No, it does. I mean, and just doing a little bit of history on it, Chuck Vicina, the quarterback, was obviously
Penn State.
A complete stud. I got to read a little bit about him. But one of the cooler stories, Dan, that not a lot of people know is the coach was Mora, correct?
Yeah, Jim Mora.
Yep. And you know where Jim Mora played football in college?
Occidental College.
Occidental College. And there's 7 football Hall of Famers in Occidental College Hall of Fame, and 2 of them are Philadelphia Stars. So to carry on his legacy with this Occidental and then Philly. So I understand there's a rich history there, and we are going to do our absolute best to do what they did. But, just to say that we're representing the Philadelphia Stars, like you said, just a great history. And I look forward to, us doing our absolute best to achieve what they did.
Finally here, the league itself has done a really great job. Can you imagine the amount of money that you're saving on airlines, saving on hotel stays? And what they're trying to do is not just make sure, right, Bryan, that this league's around for 2 years. They want this league around for 52 years. They want to have this thing. And that must mean something to you also on being like a guy who's helping develop this league and pour the cement for the foundation of this league. That must also mean something to you guys. And you guys must really take pride that they're relying on you to put a foundation down for this league for people who want to come. Because like I told you, this. I'm a big fan of spring ball. Finances have always been an issue, and television contracts have been an issue. Well, you guys have that now. You must feel proud of it.
I do. And, just the week in Birmingham, just to give you some background, I mean, we really got to feel what it was like and how special it was. And it's easy for us to, read on social media and see how it's going, and they're doing a great job. But to go to Birmingham and to feel just the energy behind it and the way that Fox, treated us. And like you said, I mean, I can't speak for all other quarterbacks, but we do. We have a responsibility to carry ourselves the right way off the field and to just bring good football this spring with Fox and NBC backing it. And I have confidence that we will. And, Daryl Johnson, brought up to us at dinner that, it's, we appreciate you guys being the 8 quarterbacks taken, and we have a responsibility to, carry it on, like you said, for hopefully 50 years or it's a big, big moment to have USFL 2.0 coming out this spring. And we look forward to, hopefully just, bringing good football to TV. And then, with Jim Kelly and Herschel walker and Doug Flutie and Steve Young, I mean, guys like that, those are Hall of Fame players.
Reggie White.
I mean, there's just complete studs on and off the field. So, we have a legacy that we have to carry on and just do our absolute best on and off the field with our franchises.
Sam Mills, who just got elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was also a star. So, you talk about guys that came off that team. I mean, Ken Hull was a center on that team. Yeah. Believe me, I almost played in the USFL, the original one. And, I mean, I am very excited about this. By the way, you're going to be playing in legendary Legion Field, right, where Alabama played those great Iron Bowls. And I played in that stadium, and it's a legendary stadium. USC, that's the game. USC came down and played in. I could see you're a historian in the game of football as well.
Yeah, I love football. You don't go through everything, this journey that I've been on and not love the game. I love the game, and I love everything about it. I love leading men. I love game planning than I love playing. And, I played on television last year. So, but other than that, that was new to me too. But just the whole experience, I love football. And, we got, just so you know, the draft was at, Protective Stadium, the new Protective Stadium. And that was awesome. I mean, the new beautiful stadium they had, and USFL on the scoreboard. So it's going to be legit, and I think we're all very excited. So I'm excited for the fans too. I'm excited for Philadelphia to see what we do and get it going.
I'm a fan of yours as well, and I'm a fan of what you guys are doing now. And hopefully you'll do this again with us, Bryan. And great luck to you. We're going to be keeping tabs on this thing. We'll be following you, and we're going to be looking for great success for you, man, and your teammates and the football league and everybody involved with the USFL. Thank you so much for doing this, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey, like I said in the text message, we got a supplemental draft coming March. So if you feel like suiting up, just send the text.
Hey, Bryan, I can't jump over a ruler right now. Not happening. I can't jump over a ruler. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Good luck to you. You got it, man. Bryan Scott. Hit the like button. Keep it right here on the National Football Show.